What's going on, everybody? TRAE4PAY back in the building. Coming at you guys with the courtroom clown himself, Darrell Brooks. Now, I received word from a few people in the comment section that the trial for the incident where he actually ran over his ex-girlfriend is starting today, so I found a little clip. Shout out to Law and Crime as well for always keeping us up to date with this stuff and posting all the content that's like surrounding his court case. I'm just curious if he's gonna have all the antics he had with Judge Jennifer. Like, is he still gonna be bouncing off the walls pretty much like he was in the trial? I mean, right now, just looking at him, he's sitting calm, but once again, that means nothing. He is more than capable of like restraining himself. I feel like because it was Judge Jennifer, he just acted up because she was a woman and because the prosecution had two women. I'm not sure, but we're gonna go ahead and get started, see what's going on.
Brooks want to have his case calendar going forward.
After speaking with Mr. Brooks, he would like to set this for a trial, Your Honor.
Okay.
He has an
let's
attorney
look
right now
for
too.
a trial and final pretrial date.
I don't know where the subject matter jurisdiction is.
Looking at the court's calendar, Mr. Court, I don't see you have anything scheduled on July 10th. Is that because you're not available, or?
This is so weird right now.
I'm out the week before, but I'm back the 10th.
The court would have availability July 10th if that works for counsel.
Hold on. Am I the only one that's surprised right now? Like, he's being so calm. It's just weird to see it. I'm any moment now, and look, we only 46 seconds in, but it's like I'm expecting him to just come out and say, I want to put on the record whatever random stuff he wants to put on the record. Like, I'm fully expecting this right now, but it's just so weird. He's sitting here reserved and Fisher Price attorney.
That's fine.
All right, July 10th.
It's weird that he has an attorney
trial.
though.
And then let's see if we can pick a final pretrial date about a month before that.
Okay. Actually, let me go back because I think they're saying the next date.
July 10th for jury trial. And then let's see if we can pick a final pretrial date about a month before that.
Okay.
All right. I can't believe he's in another trial. This dude is, he was a straight up menace.
I cannot do the 7th. I'm gone essentially from the 7th until the 20th.
Okay. How's the Monday of that week? June 5th at 9 o'clock?
5th,
That's fine.
Okay.
That worked for me.
All right. The next date will be June 5th at 9 o'clock for final pretrial.
All right.
I'm sorry, I forget. Mr. Brooks, do you want to be produced for everything? So for that date, or do you want to do that over Zoom?
I would like to do that Zoom.
Okay. Are you currently at Dodge or are you someplace else?
I'm at Dodge State.
All right. I'll just ask. I normally I'm old. It used to be that people stayed there 6 weeks. I don't know what the current thing is. So I'll just ask Mr. Hampton and Mr. Rakestraw if Mr. Brooks is moved to a different institution. If you can let us know, I'll ask my deputy court clerk today to just notify Dodge. Sometimes they can be a little prickly in like if we send them a notice today,
This is so weird. I cannot get over this. He's being so respectful right now, and you know what it is and why he's doing that. You know, I'm glad he had that experience that probably hurt his confidence oh so much. The judge that sentenced him to life in prison was a woman. You know, the prosecution, of course, we had attorney Zach that's on the team as well, but attorney Leslie and Sue Opper, they did an incredible job to get this man put behind bars where he honestly belongs, you know. So I'm glad he got that experience, and I'm sure it shattered his ego at the end. It's just weird to see him so composed, but once again, we know why it is. Anytime there's a man that's asking him questions and speaking to him, he's scared.
they may send something back saying it's too far in advance. Let us know 2 or 3 weeks in advance. We'll try and stay on top of that. I'm going to ask Mr. Hampton and Mr. Rakestraw to monitor that. I don't have a permanently assigned deputy court clerk, so the young lady who's here today may not be here tomorrow. So it just, I don't want this to fall through the cracks. All right, June 5th, 9 o'clock for final pretrial. July 10th at 9 a.m. for trial. Motions in limine, witness lists, and jury instructions. I apologize. I don't know if Mr. Core, you'd already filed those documents.
I did.
All right. So if there's any additional defense motions, those would be due by the final pretrial date, as well as any witness list for the defense. I will require that both parties review discovery
I
materials.
have a quick
In the
question
event
as
they
well.
believe a necessary witness for either party requires independent representation, that they make arrangements for that representation through the Office of the State Public Defender.
So, okay, quick question. This trial, is it going to be televised like the other one? Like, is it going to be a public trial that we can all see, or is this one going to be more private and they're just going to do it like without cameras that, you know, televise it to the public? Because if that's the case, we are definitely going to react to this entire trial as well. That's going to be interesting. But let me know in the comments if this was something that they're also going to televise like they did with the last one.
Anything else we need to talk about this afternoon, Mr. Hampton Rakestraw? Mr. Core?
No, thank you.
All right, Ms. Brooks, good luck to you. Try and stay safe. Try and make good decisions. We'll see you June 5th, 9 o'clock for final pretrial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Despicable. He has no idea how to make good decisions. He's here right now
All right, well, have a nice trip
for
back.
life,
I will.
where he belongs, honestly. And that is so weird to see. That really confirms everything we've been saying this entire time. When he has to speak to men, he's afraid. He talks finally with some respect, but that entire trial he had to deal with Judge Jennifer telling him what he could and couldn't do. He was losing his mind pretty much, which once again, I'm glad he had that experience because no one cares about his ego or anything of the sort. But while we're here, I want to say thank you so much to Nora Griffin for a $10 donation, and also thank you again once again to Rebecca Reeves for another $10 donation. Thank you so much, and thank you for also letting me know that this was happening. Your comments was one of the ones that I read that was telling me that Darrell was actually coming to court today. So thank you so much for that. And also, I think I may have left you out of the last video. I want to say thank you so much to Becky. I'm sorry about this, but thank you so much for a buy me a coffee donation. I really appreciate that, and I'm sorry for leaving you out. Lastly, thank you so much to Leonard Asante. I hope I'm saying your last name right. You guys know how I butcher last names, but thank you, Leonard, for a $25 donation. Guys, I truly do appreciate this. Like, I cannot describe enough how much I appreciate it. And once again, you guys don't have to send me anything. I will have links down in the comment section, pinned at the top. So if you want to donate to the community of Waukesha, you can do that. I am going to get started on recording day 8. So thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you did something good for somebody today. Hope somebody did something good for you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.